This is Kenneth of Common Hawthorne, and I did a kind of freeform reading for myself today that's really pretty wild. I've been getting a lot of stuff about transformation, and I just moved, I just turned 60, I just had a sabbatical, all this stuff. And one thing that keeps coming up is going for what I want. And I'm not sure what I want, so I asked, what do I want? And I used an oracle frame, which is from the Universe Has Your Back. My outer experiences are a reflection of my inner condition. Okay, I'm not sure I totally agree with that, but we'll go with it. So I'm just going to set that aside. So then I did something that I've picked up from Susan at oh, I can't remember the name of her YouTube channel, but the first card that she says the first card you draw is the holistic truth for you in this moment. Queen of Cups. What do I want? I want my mother. She died 7 years ago. I don't think she was particularly a Queen of Cups, but when I drew it, I immediately thought I want my mother. I want the universe to hold me like I am a little piece of the universe, a precious little piece of the universe. And then the second card, Susan says, is the what's right in my face, either to energy to pick up or to stumble over. King of Cups. Well, look at that. And I think that this is actually me. The universe can feel lovable if I live into being a hospitable, emotionally mature, welcoming person. And I had an idea to keep drawing cards until I had at least one card for each suit and for the majors. So for earth, air, fire, water, and spirit, about what I want. And I didn't keep track of what order I pulled them in, but there's something interesting here. So this was the first card I pulled. The next card I pulled, the Eight of Pentacles. So I want health, home, stability. It's going to take effort. I also drew the Three of Pentacles. I do want satisfying work that is in cooperation with other people. I'd really like to be in charge of my home and my be able to look to the future with some control of my environment. And the Nine of Pentacles, I'd like to look to the future with confidence. And for the for air, for my thoughts, I want to have the strength to really address hard questions with vigor, which it feels like there are hard questions. All of these cards about financial and work and home stability have never been my strong suit, so to speak. So only one sword for wands, the Five of Wands. I'm really confused and conflicted about what my passions are. And I just will have to have patience. For water, well, 3 out of the 4 suit cards for cups. Looking specifically at this deck, the Cesarabito deck, yes, I want emotional comfort. And I also want to have freedom of movement. And I'm actually in a relationship where I have those things. It's not a usual relationship, but it both brings me comfort in my emotional life and it also allows me a lot of freedom. And I really appreciate that. So then for spirit, this is wild. I got the High Priestess, I want mystery and spiritual grounding, um, to be in touch back in my life. I used to have it and I haven't for a while. I want it back. Judgment, I got this recently and in another draw. And yes, I really am ready for this transformation. And the Hanged Man. It looks like I just need to have a little more patience. And so then, as I often do when I do these big spreads, I also drew a card for a commentary by an oracle deck, and I chose the Supra oracle deck, and I got Heavens. My first impression of it is focus, 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 focus. And the little white book says it's fathomless, ancient, inherent, implicitness beyond. The azure enchantment of the heavens hold all our bliss, an ever active emanation of the great spirit of life, sworn into secret circular splendor and filled with the inherent mystery of the life immortal. So I take it as many good things are possible, and that I should put effort into my, I should acknowledge my emotional needs, but that I should put effort into the practical parts of my life. Although it still really doesn't help me figure out what my passions are. A friend of mine pointed out that transformation, which we isn't necessarily something that we do, that I have to do, that I have to work at, but something that happens. It's a natural process, like caterpillars becoming butterflies. And so while I do need to actually work at some of these practical things in life, some of these other spiritual things, I need to trust in the heavens and have patience and hold on.